Welcome back to another episode of the Bolton RTG Career Mode here. We're getting towards the business end of Season 7, I believe this is. I'm not quite too sure off the top of my head. But in today's episode, we have Arsenal in the FA Cup semi-final, which after a couple of recent performances in the Premier League, might be our best bet to get Europa League football, any European football. We are still only 4 points off a top 5 spot. We're only 5 points off a top 4 spot. So it is not out of the picture that we can't get Champions League football. And with games against Aston Villa, games against United, Newcastle, and Man City to wrap up the season, it's going to be one hell of a fight to get into that top 5 at least. Our best bet might be through the FA Cup, but we have to take down Arsenal, who beat us in the semifinal of the Carabao Cup. We only drew to them in the Premier League list last episode. And then if we get past Arsenal, probably Manchester City in the final. We are going to kick things off here with a simulation through here against West Ham. We'll jump in if need be. And Kevin Schott in the first 10 minutes opens up the score, 1-0. De Kuiper makes it 2-0. Camelo gets one back for the 82nd minute. It's 2-1. And that is game over. We hang on to the lead there. 2-1 win. It's a massive 3 points there. It's time to take on Arsenal at Wembley once more. This time in the FA Cup semi-final, not the final of the Carabao Cup. Let's see if we can finally beat Arsenal. Bergval into Shada, and Shada down the left-hand side, getting past Maeto, and Kevin Shada, Evan Ferguson back post, and it goes into the back of the net, and Evan Ferguson takes the lead for Bolton. It's 1-0. Kokshu, Bergval, halftime, 1-0 at the break there. 45 minutes left to go into another cup final. Saka, Fofana, Reed with the save. Bradley out wide to Francisco Conchayo. Francisco Conchayo cuts inside. Francisco over the top for Evan Ferguson. He was onside when the pass came in. His shot is well off target though. Odegaard, Martin Odegaard, and Kivior there now, and Bergval. Bergval into Evan Ferguson, and Evan Ferguson. It's a great ball. Evan Ferguson to double the lead. Evan Ferguson 2-0 to Bolton. Come on. How is that a penalty? How is that a pen? Saka. 2-1. Into Gomez. Odegaard. Saka. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. Francisco Conchayo off a kickoff. Francisco. Ferguson into Sudakov. And Sudakov, it's your time to shine. Still can't score. This guy sucks. I wasted so much money on him. Free kick for Arsenal here. Last 10 minutes or so of the game. The free kick short to Tamori. Probably not the player on the cross, but he's going to get a corner out of it, which is good enough for him, to be honest. Blake is coming on for Ferguson. The fresh legs might help us out here. To corner, last 5 minutes of the game. Dybala's on the field. Cross back post. Wow, Neves wins that one. Thank the Lord for that. Conchayo into Kokshu. Kokshu now, it's a 4-on-1 into Blake, and Blake with the fresh legs. It's Blake by himself. Francisco Conchayo, get out my way. Blake finds the back of the net. Bolton 3, Arsenal 2. Come on. They got to get the ball at the field. It's Gomez now. They got to get further up the field. The referee would blow his whistle. It's Saka. Tackled. Joao. Oh, it's a free kick. What? How? Where? Saka to whip it in now. But Kyle, oh, he's going to shoot that. That's game over. Arsenal lose. Bolton are into the final. Man City beat Sheffield United, so we will have to take on Manchester City in the final of the FA Cup. And to wrap up the episode, we have a very important game against Aston Villa here at home. The boys are on a good momentum after that win against Arsenal. Let's see if we can continue that on into Premier League football against a team above us in the league on our quest to try and get Europa League through the Premier League at least. Kokshu playing against his former club, I believe. If I bought him from Aston Villa, I think I did. Kivior tackled, and now Conchayo now in towards Evan Ferguson. Evan Ferguson, it's a touch, and then another touch away from the defender, but Mavropanos is going to come back. Bouchard, after Bradley loses a ball, it's a penalty. I might be the best player to ever give away penalties, because holy cow. Holy cow, I love giving away penalties, it seems like. It's for Soul Supply to take the lead. Down the middle. Down the middle. Nope, he goes left. I was thinking left too as well. 1-0 for Villa. Kevin Shada down to Ferguson. Ferguson into Bradley. Bradley now Conshayo. Francisco Conshayo. Still Francisco. Curler for Francisco. Petty with the grab. Sozably. Lorient. Bucard 2-0 for Villa. O'Shea. Gruda 3-0 for Villa. Joao Neves into Francisco, and Francisco's in behind. Francisco now to get one back. Francisco gets one back. It's 3-1. Joao Neves, Francisco Conshayo in towards Sudakov. Now into Blake. If we can get one now, we might be able to equalize here. It's Blake. It's 3-2. Austin Villa crumbling. Bradley gets it back. Francisco into Sudakov. Sudakov into Blake, and Blake is in behind. Blake to level things up here. Blake makes it 3-3, and Austin Villa absolutely fall apart. It's a quick brace for Blake. Gruda. Kivior, no. Something. Kivior clearance, not the greatest. Reece James out wide to Coloche. Now Gruda. Lucas, no penalty, buddy. Lucas, great read, but fall back to Gruda. Reed with the save, out for a corner. Shada off for Lewis Potter. Kokshu back to Joao Neves. Joao Neves into Francisco, and Francisco's in behind. Francisco back to Blake for his hat trick, and Blake takes the lead for Bolton. It's a 4-goal unanswered thriller here. Bradley, Joao Neves, Blake into Francisco. Francisco Conshayo. Francisco chipped the keeper. 5 for Bolton, 3 for Villa. 5 unanswered goals here. Bolton are going to pick up all 3 points in a massive, massive turnaround here. Come on. And that is game over. Bolton 5, Austin Villa 3. 5 unanswered goals. Come on. Blake with a hat trick coming on for Ferguson. Oh my lord. We might have to start him. He's been playing better than Ferguson. And with that win, we are sitting in 6th in the Premier League. We have a game in hand against Nottingham Forest, which could leap over them and get into at least the top 5 minimum. Oh my lord, there is a lot to play for. We are going to go ahead and play against... Do we play against Fulham or do we play against Man United to wrap up the episode? Because we didn't play against West Ham. Bolton versus Fulham. A 3-0 win. Joao Neves, Conshayo, and guess who? Blake, as soon as he got subbed on for Ferguson in the 78th minute to make it 3-0. Come on. Next game up and final game of the episode. We are playing Manchester United, who currently sit in 3rd. We win this game, we go into the top 4 off a goal differential there. This is a massive, massive game. It's a massive game against Man United that I don't think we'll win, to be honest. Let's get into it. And you know what? Since he started so well, or he did so well, he's going to get the start today. Blake is going to start. Sudakov, we're going to start here as well. Blake and Sudakov starting against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Final game of the episode. Let's get into it. Ahmed Diallo just running straight through our defensive line there, and Ahmed to make it 1. Reed with the save early. Chance for Manchester United. It's a corner. Shada into De Kuiper. Into Kuiper now. Back post for Francisco. 1-0 for Bolton. We take the lead here early against Manchester United. Sudakov out wide to Shada, and Shada now to double the lead. Kevin Shada, both of our wingers trying to get on the score sheet. The defender did well to get a toe into there. Udoji, Reed with another save, out for another corner. This has to be Man United's like 8th corner. It's their 5th corner. Feels like more for sure. De Kuiper wins it, but down in the box to Sudakov, and Sudakov now should be able to carry it out and use his pace that he has to run straight into the defender. Never mind, that's a great touch right before the defender. And now Sudakov, he's in behind. Sudakov for his first goal. It's off target. In towards Sudakov, and Sudakov is in behind, and Sudakov now. Sudakov on his right foot. Onana with the save, and not out for a corner, kept in play, but that should just be halftime like that. It will be halftime, 1-0 going into the break. Come on. Joao Neves crossed in. It's Blake on a volley, saved, rebound cleared by Martinez. Kokshu down to Shada, down to Blake, first time finish, just off target. The Kuiper down to Shada, and Shada now down the left-hand side. Left-hand side for Shada. Can he get there? Shada still going. And Shada to make it 2 for Bolton. Come on. Diao, Arda Guler, Vlahovic chipping the keeper. Man United get one back. I'm going to keep Sudakov on the field because why not? Because honestly, he hasn't been playing too bad. Francisco Canchayo, Jadon Sancho, Kengan in, Joao Neves, and Francisco boots it up the field. That's game over. Man United lose, Bolton win. We should be top 4. Come on. When we come back, it's the season finale where we are fighting for European football, whether that be the Champions League somehow, or the Europa League through the Premier League, or through the FA Cup final against Manchester City. This will be all figured out next episode. It's actually very big. We have massive games. Wolves is the easiest game left of the calendar because we have Newcastle and Manchester City twice. I will see y'all there. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.